And welcome back to Tony's Board Life. I, of course, am Tony, and I am on to a new game. Honestly, this game has been sitting on my shelf for quite a while. I have kind of been one of the, I kind of been like, it's just been kind of intimidating with this game. And a lot of it, I think, is really just because of what other people have said that have kept me kind of intimidated starting this game. Uh, Read through the rules, watched a lot of videos, was looking at, I got a copy, an early copy of some of the newer rules from the version 3. But it's actually not as hard as it seems to be. At least that's my my assumption, and we'll see what happens because we'll see how it goes. So, what I'm going to do is I do know Dad versus Son did this mission, but it's the only Korea mission I've found on YouTube. So I've decided I am going to play the Korea campaign, or at least start the Korea campaign. We'll see what happens. Now, this is a pretty rough start. There's only 6 turns. We only have 6 turns to get through and clear objectives, and we'll go through that. This is a 5x5 grid. Of course, I have my starter area. That's why this card's like upside down. This is my staging area moving forward here. Now, I went through, I got everything. There is some, there are some errata here, such as these weapon squads there's only one of each. So I have first platoon here, second platoon here, third platoon, with that, going with that. So what is the mission? The mission is the battle for the Cloverleaf. It is an offensive mission. The duration is 6 turns. You get 4 attempts. And after each attempt, the duration and the visibility. So the duration down here, first attempt, 6 turns. And the second, third, and fourth attempt, if you get to it, is 10 turns. And there's some different things you need to do as you're going through. We are in daylight, so for the first 4 turns. So that's not too much of an issue on that one. You know what? With that, so there's it goes through, and there are some specifics that go through that possibly may happen when you do the second one. So defense is hasty, hierarchy tactics are defense hasty. Attempts 1, they're veteran, line, green, and the cover markers automatically foxholes. So we'll go through that. And we have the potential contacts. I've got those placed. We have C, C, B's, and A's. And here's one thing that's different that I have not seen is that the initial placement, place the primary objective on card row 5 and 3, row 3. Place a secondary objective here, and you have your attack position card right here. Between attempts, you may place up to 2 foxholes on any secured card and 1 bunker for the CO HQ. So in between, these cards won't change your attempts. It's the same battlefield, it's just a different day or days, as it may turn out to be, depending on how things go. Yep. Okay. And what's interesting is the second attempt is August 9th and 10th. It's 10 turns. 1 through 7 is daylight. Turns 8 and 9, moon +1, moon +4. Third attempt is just rain +2. And then the fourth attempt is close to from the second attempt. So it's the same battlefield that goes over. But all the games that I've watched videoed, In this case, especially the Normandy one that everybody always plays that first scenario, Normandy. Oh, you know the terrain already. Well, in this case, what you need to do is, and I've got to find it because I'm always like, where did it go? Oh yeah, it's place face down. Yep, here we go. So that's this grid. So cards face down. Then starting in row 1, reveal cards with line of sight to staging area. So let's go ahead. We're going to do that one together as it goes through for the setup. So we're going to go ahead and flip all of row 1 because we can see row 1, and then we will continue our. We'll go from there. So we have a village. We just have rocky terrain. We have an embankment, so you can't see out the sides. So far, we're going to be able to get at least into some of the second row here. And then our final terrain card here is a rice paddy. No, so we're going to be able to move out. Now, line of sight, we can go out three cards because you have the longest line of sight is very long, which is 3 cards from the cards. So 1, 2, 3. So we should be able to get to this row. Now, from staging area, we can't see that one. We can see this one. So this one can be seen. Rice paddy, which continues on. Oh, let me put this contact. And then rocky. So this is our line, so we can definitely see from here. Now this one, so we can use this one, can go to here, see here. So we can see this one for sure. And that's a gully draw. This one we can definitely see. That's a village. That'll block a lot, being that that's in the center. This one right here. That's a hill. Now with the hill, we got to draw another what's on the hill, and it's open on the hill. So that's going to be kind of a deadly. We have a hill. There we go. That's open. And then let's take a look at this one here. And that's a hill too. So let's go ahead. We have an embankment. Interesting. This one. So, but we can't see past that hill. The embankment's on top of the hill. So we kind of have this hill rose up right here. That's interesting. So we can't see past the hill, so can't see those 2 cards. Because this one, you can't see that way. This one, yep, we can see this one. So let's go ahead and do that. From the staging area, so if you take it that way, and that's the max one. That's a cemetery, that one's open. So we're pretty much a block there. That can go that far. That can go that far, that one, that. Yep, so this is what we have right now. So we are now set up with everything on those. Mission goal is to occupy and clear enemy forces in the primary and secondary objectives, and clears rows 1 from 3. Clears row 1, 2, and 3 of enemy forces. We already did the initial placements, and just so you guys can see, we have our enemy is the 16th Regiment of the 4th NKPA Division Reinforced. Now I have all of my chits that I'm going to need over here. You really need all 3. I have 3 trays out here for all of this. So looking forward to getting the deluxe edition, or at least I'm getting the upgrade kit because that's important. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I've got my briefing book out, and I think we're ready to go. Everything is all set up. I've lined up. So we have our squads. So let's take a look here. We have line, our first sergeant's vet, everybody else's line. Now our platoon leaders are all green with line everybody else. Each one has a machine gun, which is a light MG, and a bazooka squad. So those are, I have one attached to each of those. We also have fire support. We have a 105 artillery and a mortar, an 81 millimeter mortar pit. And then also we have two 50 caliber HMG teams, two 30 caliber HMG teams, and 75 millimeter recoilless and a 57 millimeter recoilless rifles. And then I went with the standard for the smoke, and if we use them, we use them. I'm not too worried about that. We do have two runners just in case we need it. Those will be put in the CO HQ assets as we go through. But we're going to go ahead and get started and see. We've got to start getting some potential contacts out here and going from there. I can need that, but we will need. Now, HQ command. So HQ staff is, well, the platoons were -1 and then +1. Now, the CO is in command, is in contact with battalion that's using this guy right there, basically. So we're going to draw a card. This is the first card we draw. So let's go ahead. We're just going to do a quick shuffle and a cut. And then we're going to go ahead, do a quick cut. And our first card, so is 5. So in this case, we get 5. That's actually pretty good. So our CO gets 5 commands. And we're going to see how this goes, because I think what we'll going to do is go through a few different things. Now, what I've kind of what I kind of did was, one thing I kind of asked about is I pretty much will have like the mortar forward observer kind of with the CO. And so if ever I need to activate them, they're going to be kind of paired up with the artillery is with the first sergeant, and you can't see it here. CO is with first sergeant, and that is with the XO. And I think what I'm probably going to end up doing here, because I'm trying not to like get my head in the way of anything here. We're all in command, so I'm not worried about that. So CO has 5 orders. So we're going to activate these in order. So we're going to give first platoon is going to get, let's see how many orders. So first platoon is going to be 2, because it's +1 -1, because they're green. So he's going to get 2. Now we're going to go ahead and, so that's first platoon. So that's right here. What we're going to do is we have 2 weapons teams. One's an automatic. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate that one. Give it a command. And we're going to move into the rice paddy right here. So he's going to move into the rice paddy, and he will get his exposed marker. And that'll be one command. And I think we'll save that command. We're going to save that one. I'm probably going to see what happens here, but we're going to go ahead and save that command. Now, we're going to activate second platoon. Second platoon is going to get 2 cards, 2 activations again. So second platoon again is going to send the machine gun weapons team. We're going to go. We're just going to go up here. We're going to move. That'll be 1 command as well. And we're going to be exposed on that one, unfortunately, for the second. And then we are going to go ahead and use up all the commands for that one. No, we're going to save that one. I think we're going to save that one as 1. So we got these moved up here. Probably should be a little bit more aggressive, but with only 2 commands, it's really tough on that one. Now we're going to activate our 3rd platoon commander here, and he is going to get 3 orders. So this will be 3, but he's going to get 3 orders, which will probably use up most of those. Now, I couldn't find it, so if I'm wrong, please let me know on this one. Um, but so what I'm going to do is we're going to break down um, third platoon, third squad. We're going to break it down to a assault team. Uh, oh, we're going to break it down to an assault team and have it move into the exposed here, or into the rocky terrain. And we're going to go from there and see what we can get done. Um, so I believe that's only one command, and then he is going to save his commands. And then our we're going to save, so that we had 5, 1, 2, 3, so we should be on 2. So we're going to save our last 2 CO commands. So I've moved in now. Most likely, I probably should have been a little bit more aggressive, but I'm going to see how this goes first, and then maybe next turn I'll have more aggressive. I do have saved um, orders, so that'll definitely be it. So, okay, we did our friendly command phase. CO HQ impulse. All of them have been activated, and if activated by the CO HQ, drawn initiative segment. Okay. General initiative. Here we go. General initiative impulse, and these will be at the bottom. So I do get 2 impulses, or general impulse. So that means anybody can do anything. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this weapons team, and we're going to move there, which will give another exposed marker here. And then we're going to take this weapons team here, and it's going to get moved into here. So that way, that's what I was kind of hoping to do, by the way, is to go through and get all these clarified and things like that. Try to see out where we're going on that one. Okay, so general impulse is done. Enemy activity, we don't have any enemies active right now. Higher HQ in event segment start on turn 2. Don't have to worry about that because we're on turn 1. Mutual capture and retreat, no worries. Vehicle, no vehicles. Fire missions, none to update. So now, here we go. We are going to evaluate potential contact markers. For each of the PC markers, a friendly unit number is drawn for PC markers. And you do this randomly, and you use the cards to determine which one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be pretty easy because we have one in all of those. Now, with a C contact, and I'm going to show these cards because they do come with it. C contact, and we have no contact right now. So our first one, we're going to draw 4 cards. Now let's figure out which one of these is going to go first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We look at the 5, 2. So the one in the embankment is going to go. Now we're going to pull 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to look. Okay, that was just shadows. For the word contact up on the top. So let's take a look. First one, contact. And any other contacts? Nope. So we do have a contact. Now we have to figure out who the contact is, and that's where we need this stuff right here. So it's a C. So on a 1 to 10, we are going to get 10, number 9. Number 9 is a patrol, which is number 10. So then we flip to the front page here. Number 10, patrol. Patrol or probe, okay. Number 10, do you place a fire? No. Is it spotted? Yes. Which is a squad plus an exposed marker. Okay. So we're going to grab a squad plus an exposed marker. I guess any squad will be fine. So we have a squad plus an exposed marker. Now we got to figure out where they're going to be at. So we're going to go back here. Unit placement, again, 1 to 10. Number 7. Number 7 is front, left, left, front, line of sight. So we were doing this one right here. Front, left, at furthest line of sight. So this guy can't, so he's going to be right here. I believe because his left front line of sight, he can't see that way. Oh, he'd be able to see adjacent, I believe. He just couldn't see through. So it'll be in the embankment. So this guy is going to be in the embankment. Okay, but there was no fire. No fire. Units patrol. No VOF. Units spotted. Yes. But I do have, let's see, I do have a weapons team here, which is at long range. So if I remember right, this immediately happens, and that goes like that. Because I can see him there. Okay, this one will go away. And I think this will also go here. Now, if I'm wrong about this, please let me know, guys. And we can see, because I believe when you put when it comes automatic when you can see them, and these guys are spotted and they can see them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We have 2, so 1, 2. Again. So now this changes. Let's see, where's that card at? Here we go. We do have a contact, and it is a C, so we're going to only draw 3 cards. And it's for this one. 1. Oops, the exposed goes on there. So we got a cover. We got a cover. And reshuffle. And contact. Man. Okay, well, I've got to reshuffle these, so let me go ahead and reshuffle these cards, and I'll be right back. So we have shuffled these, so I'm going to go ahead and make a cut. Now, so we do have contact here for this one. So that's the one we're on. I feel like I'm pretty unlucky on this, to be honest with you. But, so again, it's a C. So we are going to pull a card for a C. On a 10, it's a 10. Incoming heavy mortars. Okay. So that's 22. That doesn't sound good. Okay, 22. Incoming heavy mortars. Place a VOF or PDF. Yes. So a VOF, and we need let's see. I think it's incoming. Yeah, there we go. Incoming. Unit spotted. No max line of sight. So the incoming marker is a -5. That's not that when I get to that point. And then mortar FO spotter. Mortar FO spotter. 120 mortar. And then we need to figure out where it's going to go. But let me get that that mortar, heavy mortar spotter. There it is. There we go. So we have a heavy mortar spotter right here. Come on. There we go. So that is going to go right here. We're going to pull a card, find a unit placement. 10 is a 3. 3 is per package placement table. And that is max line of sight. So max line of sight will be, so it's this one. max line of sight is going to be all the way up here, and he is not seen. Okay, back to contact. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. We get 2, so 1, 2. So we're going to be in here in the Rocky. On a 10, we have a. Oh, I got to pull 3 cards, so it's a rally. Sorry. Nothing and nothing. Okay, so no contact on that one. So that's kind of nice. So that one will go away. Now, 1, 2. So 1. So this is going to be the first one that we do. So we need to pull 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. So no contact. So that's good. Just to make sure you guys see. So engaged is 2 plus. Now, oh, that's only 2. I've been pulling too many cards because these are C. We are actually engaged because we have 2 plus. Friendly occupied cards are under VOF. Oh no. Nope. It's so it's still contact because this guy is not on a VOF marker. Does not have a VOF marker on it. So okay, yeah. So I think we're okay on that. I think we're good. I did miss. Here we go. So this is a crossfire. So oh, that's the bazooka. Oh, so did I grab the wrong one? I might have grabbed the wrong one there. Okay. And so this one is an automatic. So not small arms. Automatic. Here we go. So this one, yeah. But this one, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this one goes because that's a bazooka. So I don't think that one does actually fire. I have to actually, I think, um, fire that one. So there's no crossfire. So it's just these guys here. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Okay. So yeah. So this one, we just pulled cards. Oh, you got to pull 2 cards on this one. 1 rally, and that one. So this one is gone. Okay. And now we have this one right here. This is the last one. So we're going to see we have cover and nothing. Okay, cool. So no contact. So we have our 2 contacts. So we've done that. Um, okay. So then combat effects. For any pinned vehicle and infantry units on a card without a VOF marker, remove the pin markers. Nope. For each infantry unit with a VOF marker, resolve any flame attacks. Nope. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I think it goes top to bottom. So we're firing on here. He's not firing on us yet. So we're definitely going to fire on him. So he is exposed, but he has an embankment. So that's +2, -2. So it's zeroed out. So it's a 0 on the automatic. Yep, so it's a 0. So a 0, hey, it's still a hit. And I'm pretty sure it's line, so it's FC, which FC stands for let me take a look. Okay, so it converts to a fire team and a casualty. So that's actually using 2 steps. So because one goes, so it's ended up going to be 2 fire teams, or not 2 fire teams. Sorry, no. So we have a fire team. It does go to, okay, yeah. So it would go to a fire team. I'm pretty sure of that. Let me check back in here because I know I saw that they have the breakdowns of what happens real quick here. I was right. So it'll go down to 2 fire teams and a casualty. So we have a 1-step casualty and 2 fire teams here. Oh, that says NVA fire team. We're not looking for the NVA type. We're just looking for 2 fire teams here. And they are pinned as well. So I'll hit take a pin. And then that stays. The exposed will go away. Now this guy is not so good. so he has, it's a -5. Okay, so this one goes away. So it is a -5. It's in the open, so -5, -7. So it's going to be a -4 on this one. So -4 is a hit, and it is a casualty because he is not a green. Because that is, yeah, because he is a line. If I remember right, yeah, they're all lines. So that is a casualty. So we have our casualty markers here. Grab a casualty marker. So this weapons team is no longer, and he is a casualty. Okay. So that's all the fire markers. And what we'll end up doing is then go from there. And cleanup phase, so that means exposed goes away, this exposed goes away, this one goes away, all these go away now. For that, they're all done. Now, the only question I have is, since he fired on him, would he have fired back? And I think I did that correctly because he did not put a volume of fire. He fired onto him. And I think next turn during the enemy action phase, he would fire on him. So that's kind of a question I have. So that's actually the end of turn 1. This guy is clear. Sorry. I've cleared level 1 out, but I did lose one of my weapons teams with that. And then the bazooka, I'm pretty sure you have to try to fire the bazooka. That is a combat action that they can do, if I remember right. Yeah, I think that's like a grenade attack. Yeah, that would be like a grenade attack. I'll double check on that, and if you guys can help me out with that, if I'm wrong on that, please let me know. I'm going to upload this and then give it a couple days to marinate and see where we're all at and find out what I missed and what I didn't. This is my first playthrough. I think I got it, and I've tried to go slow. But let me know if there's something I missed. I will gladly fix it if I can fix it. If not, I'm going to move forward. If it's something that's I have to redo altogether, I'll probably just move forward with what I've got done here. So, with that, thanks to everybody for watching. If you again any questions, comments, something I need to learn, go ahead put it in the comments, and I appreciate it. Talk to you later.